you know, people go with a laptop and decks, and they,
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't see
And
anything wrong
that's
with that.
just so convenient. And because I'm not a naturally techie person as well, like I would still, to be honest, I would still dread being the person at the event that actually has to come along and set up the decks and troubleshoot any, oh no, this isn't, my Serato box isn't working with this program,
Mm.
and I
Mm.
download
Yeah,
this driver. And I've been in that situation before a lot of times. Like I always feel there was a point where I was never connecting to something without having to download a driver or do
Yeah.
something, or
yeah,
and I'm usually lucky enough that there's someone that's just a bit more experienced and naturally techie around that's in charge of the situation. But when it's me, like I will definitely say, look, I'm turning up with my controller because I know there's going to be no dramas. It's plug and go, and it does. I treat it like turntables. Like I remember someone saying to me once, "Oh, doesn't one?" They said, "Oh, what have you got?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got Pioneer DDJ SP3 whatever."
yes.
And they're like, "Oh, isn't that the one that has a sync button or something?" I was like, "Probably, but I don't even know where that is." I just weren't like trying to be snobby about it. I was like, "I've never used a sync button, seriously. I could probably do something quite fun and creative with it if I had time to work that out." But no, I just basically use it as turntables, you know.
Yeah.
It's turntables without the drama. As I said, if you're not naturally techie and something's going wrong, it's just like, for me,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of it, to be honest. Like I'm not out here claiming to be the world's best vinyl DJ, so I've got nothing to prove.
Yeah, and I think it was a natural transition anyway from decks to CDJs and stuff, wasn't it, really? We could only be going that way. And I think, I've always been a bit of a purist, and I was like, oh, if I ever turn up anywhere and they've got CDJs, I wouldn't want to thing. And I was like that for a long time. Like, I was like, why are you using CDJs? They're just like cheating and stuff. Do you know what I mean? But as I've got older, I'm just like, whatever, man. As long as you can get the music out to the people and they can enjoy it, it doesn't matter what format you're, how
Yeah.
you're doing it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't love CDJs to be honest, but the controller is really nice because it is just like having, well, it feels a little bit different, obviously, but it's like
Yeah,
just having those two vinyls in front of you. And like, I was playing off Serato anyway. I wasn't often
yeah,
playing on just vinyls, because I just love Serato because I play the most obscure tracks sometimes that haven't had a vinyl released. You know what I mean?
Mm.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I want to have any track I want as any. I can take any MP3 WAV whatever and have that as a vinyl.
Exactly, exactly.
Serato is the greatest invention of the 20th century or 21st century, whatever it was. Like, in my opinion, I don't know.
Oh, mate, they've got the new thing as well that DJ Nicky Blunt showed me, where you can take off different parts of the track, so you can
Mm.
Yeah, you can like pinch like just the vocals and just the beats
yeah.
and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not even that I know about it, but I've never like I'm not even that techie. But
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that was. I was well. I mean, I
if
know, I know
I
that.
would be if I use it as an excuse. If I didn't have kids and a job, the world would not be ready for what Sammy J would do. But I do.
Yeah, I can second that as well. To be fair, you got to get rid of the kids and the family.
I get in trouble for this. I didn't say that. You did.
Yeah, just hopefully my missus is not going to watch this one. Yeah,
Let's
luckily
be
she
fair,
doesn't.
she doesn't watch anything you do,
Exactly,
my
exactly. She doesn't like anything I do anyway, so it's no drama there. Oh, sick man. So obviously, that's your DJ kind of background and stuff, and you know, you've given us a little sort of a history of how you got into it and everything. And so in terms of like obviously performing in, on the stage and stuff, is there any sort of highlights that you've had like of either DJing for somebody that you never dreamt of that you would be DJing for? Is there any kind of standout moments for you where you think, wow, like you have to take a moment to think, am I actually fucking doing this right now? Kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you have,
Yeah,
is there anybody, is there
I know
anybody
what
or
you mean.
anybodies that springs to mind that you've performed for or performed with?
Absolutely. I mean, like just things like I've DJ'd for Kashmir. That was sick because that's someone I've listened to, since my teenage years. Um, for Essa, aka Young Gun as well. That
Yeah,
was sick. That's just two kind of Genesis Elijah.
yeah,
That's some big names that come to mind that I've been lucky enough to just like, okay, I'm just pressing play and doing some wheel ups or whatever. But that meant the world. Like, wow, I'm
yeah.
actually doing this.
Oh, amazing.
Um, I'm really worried I'm going to forget something, but like, yeah, no, it's an honor to kind of do that, and yeah, and just playing alongside you know, being on the bill with other talented DJs, like all the itch DJs are mad talented, you know what I mean? And like, so it's always an honor to be on the bill alongside them. I was at barbecue once and I was on just before 279. That was mad. My set went well though, so that was good. That was definitely, I didn't know in advance that was going to happen, but that was pretty cool. We seemed to be enjoying my set. So.
Oh, wicked.
But yeah, like as I said, I don't do a massive amount of like